Hey guys, this is Nightcop34 and I am back, and we're going to try to figure out this BD brown trailer and the product trailer issues today, because right now that's the only thing holding us up. So I want to release version 2.4, and there's something else I thought about doing before I release, because it won't take that long at all. You see these little things right here that says product information, and you go in that little area. You see there's a block there. Let me show you the block as soon as it highlights real quick. Hey Douglas, how you doing, buddy? Hey man, welcome back. And hey, like the video, give it a thumbs up. It's at the bottom left hand side of the, right up underneath the video. So if you'd give it a like, I'd really appreciate it. And if you, Douglas, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell button so you'll always get an alert. But maybe you already are, because you just jumped in here pretty quick, so you had to have gotten an alert. And guys, I got 5 other people watching. Hey, let me know where you're from, who you are, all that kind of stuff. We want every opportunity to harass you or welcome you. So hey Sharky, how you doing, buddy? We're gonna figure out this problem. Morpheus should be in here pretty quick. Okay, so what happened? Where did I clicked on that, but nothing happened? Hold on. Yeah, it's a player trigger. There we go. Okay. You see this player trigger? This is what I want to do. I want to make this thing bigger. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to like that. Let me look at the actual trigger itself. Well, maybe I won't be able to, because this is the... Yeah, I can. All I have to do is do this. This is what you do. You try to find a workaround. But I just think this would be a lot better for the map. I really like this idea, and I'm going to show it to you. Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Morpheus is in the house. Damon, how you doing, buddy? I hadn't seen you in a while. So I'm going to go right here to translate X, translate Y, translate Z. And look, this is how you can copy all 3 of those boxes at once. You don't have to do this. You don't have to highlight it. And it's over on my left-hand side is where I'm working. You don't have to highlight it and hit Control C. Just hit the very first one to translate X. Hold down Shift and Control and hit C. And it copies all 3 of those boxes. So now I can go over here to Player Trigger, because when I go to make this player trigger bigger, it's also going to make that screen bigger. So I don't want that. So I'm going to put it right back like it was when I'm done. Of course, I'm going to get rid of the screen, I think, anyway. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that anyway. So, here's what I'm going to do. And yeah, I'm going to jump into the BD trailer. That thing gives me a headache, so I'm trying to do something to... Okay, so let's bring it like this. Bring it over about like that. And let's bring it out like that. Right about there, like that. Okay. And see, then all I have to do is go into the B. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna assume in German it means screen. So that's all I'm gonna determine here. I'm not sure. But I can put that right back at the same, because you remember I hit Shift Control, I held both of those down, hit Control, it copied all 3 boxes. So now all I have to do is highlight the first one. I don't have to delete any of those numbers. Hit Shift Control V, and it'll put all those numbers back in there. But it did not change like I wanted it to. That's weird. It should have. Yeah, it should have went right back. Let me see. Oh no, you know what? Shit. I needed the scale, not the... Jesus Christ. I'm an idiot. I'm starting off bad today. Look at this shit. Okay, hold on. Let me... I've got somebody paging me on Discord. Hold on just a sec. Okay, let me do that right now, Morpheus. I'm going to go off screen real quick. Go into my files, and I'm going to look at this product trailer, because it should Maybe I sent you the wrong one. I did send you a copy on my desktop, so maybe I sent you the wrong one yesterday. So let me look. What the hell? Yeah, notepad. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, so let me scroll down to the bottom. Yeah, the last thing it has is the peanut oil, I think, 97. Why would it have that? It should have all the products. Okay, so let me go into my backup folder. I'm going to bring up that one. Let's go to the one for the 25th, because that's when I did it all. Oh, hell. No, I didn't. Okay, so let me look at this one. I'm in the background, guys, just looking at my XML file real quick. And I think this is the one. No, this isn't the one I sent you. Okay, so this one has hives, and this one has the honey smacks. It has a cat food. Okay, so let me send you this one. I'll just send you this one. Let me put it in. Okay, so I'm going to highlight everything there. I'm going to zip it up. I'm going to add this to my Dropbox, Morpheus, and I'll get it right over to you real quick. Sorry guys, let me just, I'm going to delete this other factory or product trailer. Let's see, move the trash. Yep. Okay, so there we go. And let me bring up, I'm going to add this to Dropbox. Bring it on over. Okay, and then here's also what I need to do. Since the other one, the one that's in my mods folder for some reason, and let me double check before I throw it away. This one doesn't have all the products. It stops at 97, but I added all the products. Yeah, this one stops at 97, peanut oil. Okay, so let me get out of there. I'm going to go back. I'm not going to delete this one. Let me put this one in my backup folder, just in case. And then bring this, well, I'm going to make a duplicate. I'm going to copy it and paste it in there. Okay, now, once that's, okay, product trailer. Wow, that was quick. That was really quick. Okay, so let me copy the link. And, buddy, I'm sending this to you in Discord. Okay, there you go. Okay, guys, I'm back. Alrighty. I just sent it as product trailer, Morpheus. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Okay. So here was my plan. So I got to go here. And I don't know why I went to... You can't go to X, Y, Z and translate because that's just the position of it. I need to go down here to scale. And it's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Well, that's okay. I don't want to type in 2. So I'm going to be lazy and I'm just going to hit Shift, Control, and C. As soon as GE stops doing the little circle thing. Shit, Mike! Man, I got up, looked in the obituaries, and because I fixed a cup of coffee, you know the outcome of that. My name was not there. Of course, one morning it was there. It said Pat Patterson. Scared the hell out of me. I'm like, holy shit. I wanted to run outside to see if people could see me. But instead, I just kept reading and I realized, okay, this guy's 82 years old. He had like 18 grandchildren. It's not me. So then I fixed a cup of coffee. Okay, so I got the scale right. Now I can change the, hey Bridget, how are you doing, ma'am? You just pop in and out every now and then, don't you, ma'am? Glad to have you. Okay, so this is my plan, because it won't take that long once I get going. And I may not do it on this release. I want to get 2.4 release. I may just wait and do this one at 2.6. That way I have time just to go through. And so let me bring this out. Going about there. And I want it like this. Move it over right about there. I don't want it hanging out of the, there we go. Okay, something like that, okay? Then I can go to this screen. I guess that's called screen. I guess that's what that, I'm doing good trying to get the product trailer done for Pat. Man, I appreciate it, buddy. Really, really appreciate it. So now I can go to the screen and go to, well, Jesus Christ. Okay, so now I can go to the scale X, and just click in there. Oh, it already says 222. How the hell is that possible? Oh, we're gonna get it, Mike. One way or another, we're gonna figure this shit out. I've already got a plan to figure it out. So, hell, laying in bed, man, I'm sitting there thinking, my mind's going like, you know, it usually goes about 1.2, but when I try to go to sleep, it kicks it up to about 102 miles an hour. So I can't sleep. So I'm thinking about different things. I tell you what, laying in bed trying to go to sleep is where I have fixed so many problems on this map. No shit. And I'll jump up out of bed and run in here, and sure enough, I'll fix it. Or I'll say, okay, put that as a middle note and do that in the morning. But either way, it gets done. I have fixed so many issues laying in bed trying to go to sleep, and the mind kicks up to 102 miles an hour. Okay, so there's that. So that's 111. What if I do 2 on that? Okay, so it does it. So there's the display. It's just 111. So let me, yeah, but that's not right. That looks like he did a transform freeze thing. But that's okay. What I will do is this. I'll just go here, get rid of this, the whole screen anyway. Now that one will probably, Morpheus, do the same thing. That was a backup on my desktop, that product trailer. And I don't remember if I went in there and fixed that or not. I don't think I fixed the XML file on that one. So it may do the same thing. So I'm going to delete this. I'm just showing you guys an idea I have, and you guys, I like it. I think it's a much better way of doing it than this way. Yeah, Morpheus, I don't think that's going to fix it. I really don't. I don't think I messed with that XML file at all. Let me get rid of this product info. Oh, wow. I'm just showing you what my idea is, and then you guys tell me what you think. I think I want to do it. I just think it's a lot more professional. This damn shit popping up. Okay. So there's my player trigger right there. And I'm going to make that bigger. I've already made it bigger twice and it didn't, I had to go back. Okay. See, they should have had all that shit done long before they released. I just totally disagree. They had 2 freaking years. It takes me 2 days or a day and a half to add a fruit type. I think they had plenty of time. Lazy Russian or German bastards. But they were too damn busy trying to get the ads right to sell the damn game. I'm just very disappointed in the way they did that, the way they did the whole thing. So that's my take on it. Okay. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to see if there's anything about this, about number 4. 0, 1, 2. Yep. Wow. Yeah, that PV Rivers map, that was a great map. It's just, I don't think he just didn't put enough detail in it. It's like he just throwed a building on the dirt, and whether it was straight or not, it didn't matter. Because all the buildings were crooked, and that's the only thing I didn't like about the PV Rivers map. I'm not talking about the version 3. I'm talking about the original PV Rivers. I thought that just sucked the way he did that. But that's just me being anal because I'm such a perfectionist. I want everything lined up and perfect. And not everybody's like that. So, okay, so there's nothing about that. Good. So. But I think the map itself was great. I mean, the factories and all that on it. I just wish it was more, I don't know, more detailed, more lined up, more, you know, line it up to the road. Don't make it crooked. Okay, so let's go up here. Oh, wow. That's going to be fun. Okay, Morpheus, well that's good. It loads in and no palette. I don't think I changed that XML file though. I'll look at it here in just a minute. Dean, how you doing, buddy? Now, Morpheus, did you have to fix anything? Or did it just show up right? Because I did not go in there, and I don't think that's the one I messed with yesterday. I messed with the one that was in my Farming Simulator folder for Factory Farm. Huh. Okay, Morpheus. Yeah, I haven't even done that yet. And I think that would be much better. So if I click off, you'll see what I've done. So you just walk in there, and anywhere in that box that I just put that trigger, you'll get the info. I don't know if I want it right. Yeah, that's good. See how far it's floating out. Yeah, let's bring it down a little bit. I don't want it that high in the air. But this is what I want to do to each one. Just put that little light there, so everybody will know. You just walk into that, and they're going to see on the. It'll pop up. I think it pops up on the right-hand side and tells you all the products and percentages. Okay. Yep, I think I like that a lot better than the screen on the building. What do you guys think? I took that from I took it from Maverick. He did it on that Campbell's soup, and I really liked it. Because doing the screen, putting all that information on the screen and the textures, boy, that's a real bitch. That's a lot of work to do. A lot of coding, a lot of work to get all that to come up. But what I'd probably do is just export each of the factories and just do it in GE by itself, and then import the factory back in. God damn, Morpheus, I don't get compliments like that. You didn't say I was looking good, man. Damn. Shit, I guess that's because I didn't have the man flu. I settled for the infant flu. I didn't want the man flu. That's too tough for me. I'm a lightweight. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought it did too. Instead of the screen that says product info, and you got to walk right up on it to get anything. This here, you just walk into that area and you get the info that you want. And that little light's there to let everybody know, okay, that's, even if they don't know what it's for, just curiosity, they're going to walk over there to see what it's going to do, and it'll give them the info, and then they'll know from then on out, every one of those is for your info, your product info. But I think because I have to move this thing up, I want it in the right spot. I don't want to sit here and wait. I think I'll just take it into, export it out, take it into GE, do it real quick, export it right back in, because it ends up right where it's supposed to be. So, and then I'll probably just replace, because I don't want to move it on the scene graph. Because on that scene graph, it's important to me because it shows me the order of what factories I did first, second, third, fourth, like that, and I want to keep that in order. Not that it matters to anybody else, it just matters to me. But you can tell, if you go up to the top with the first factory, nothing's organized in that scene graph. And as you go down and down and down, you'll start seeing it more organized, because I learned. Like I said yesterday, I was scared to death to move anything around on this scene graph. I didn't want to break it. I thought if I moved it out of position or something, the whole factory would screw up or something. I didn't know. Damn, if I move that position, then the game's not going to know where to find it or something. You know, that's how stupid I was. I'm like, no, I ain't moving shit. I'm keeping it right there. Not knowing it's just for me, for how I want to organize it, but I didn't realize that until about 3 months into it. Okay, one more. Purina factory. Okay, hold on just a minute. I'll tell you. Let this move and come back on. I'll be able to bring the product trailer up. You should have it there. Just bring it up in Giant's Editor and highlight it, and it should tell you. Let me bring it up real quick. I'm launching it now. Well, you got to let me know in the product trailer, buddy. I need to know which product in Purina you're wanting. Oh shit, this don't have the... See, this stops at peanut oil, but in the oh hell, that might be the problem. In the XML file, it goes on. I know I added them. I added every one of them. I don't know why I even put it in the XML file, buddy. It has the products. It has the honey. Let me see. Yeah, it has the hives. It has the honey smacks, cat food, dog chow. Why would it take those out? I have Beneful, I have all that. I put it all in. But for some reason I bring it up in the XM or the i3D, and the last thing in here is peanut oil. That makes no sense. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go over there. I think it's Purina Fabric without the underscore. But let me go look. Well, I didn't have to do all that. I could have just went up. Thank you, Bridget, very much. That's a great compliment. The ID number is this. 64. That's the ID number, buddy. Oh wait, that's for the whole factory. Let me get to the output, the actual fabric. It's Purina Fabric, so don't use that number. That was for the whole factory. No, it's the same ID number. The name is Purina Fabric, no spaces, and fabric is with a capital F, like this. Bridget, I'm going to try to. We're going to be working on the BD trailer and the product trailer, getting those to work because we're having issues. Okay, so now I'm going over to this, and here's my plan. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to turn each one of these on. Then I'm going to save it, and we're going to go in game, and any pallets that are around the trailer should show up. But since I don't know which one it is, which product it is, I don't know which one to make visible and which one not, so I'm just going to turn everything on. And here, let me change camera views. I keep forgetting to do that. There you go. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and turn each one of these on, which takes me a little while. But I've backed up this folder, so if this doesn't work, I just swap the folders out and everything's turned back off. I don't have to go back through here and turn everything off. Okay, good deal, Morpheus. I don't know what you're doing or why you needed that name, but you go, boy. You go! Do it! And maybe through this process it will show me pallets on the outside of the trailer. What is that? Oh, okay, that's flour. Okay. What's that on top? Looks like boards. Yeah, that's the board pallets for the board pallet factory. Did I do this one? Yep, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it'll load. It'll definitely load. I'm not worried about it loading. The triggers will let it load. But if everything's not turned on, you won't see what it's loading. And I can't remember. Yeah, I turned everything back on that one, so you should see it. Of course, the Purina stuff is not in there for some reason, even though I added it. So I don't know. Hey Barry, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, man, to the live stream. Hey everybody, do me a favor, like the video, give it that thumbs up. It's at the bottom left-hand side underneath the video. And like I always say, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button. You never know when I'm going to come on live, but you want to get an alert so you don't miss one smart-ass moment. And the only smart-ass here really is Morpheus and Dean. Them are the two big smart-asses here. I just play along, you know. I'm the victim. And I plead innocent of all charges, by the way. Yeah, you can turn them on, absolutely. It's just time consuming, like I'm doing right now. So time consuming, going to each product. That's why before I launched this, I backed up the BD folder with all the products off. So now when I want to bring this BD trailer in and turn off all the products, I don't have to. I can just delete the BD trailer out of the game folder and copy and paste the backup BD that's already off. Of course, there's no getting around going back through and turning it all back on, because when you make a change, you know, all of them are off. But what I'll do is while they're off, I'll make another backup folder with all the new products on it, so if I ever need to come back in, they'll all be off again. I'm such a genie ass. Here, let me hold on just a second, guys. 720. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Real life started happening in the background with text messages. Okay, so let's continue. Holy hell, it's where the Campbell soup used to be. It's near 14 and 15. Right across from Kentucky Fried Chicken. How come you can't see in the top of the pallets when you click on the... What now, Mike? What do you mean? See the top of the pallets? I don't get it. I can see everything. If I wanted to see, like, real close, I could just go in here like this and... Let me slow down a little bit. Unless you're talking about you can't see the other pallets because these board pallets are in the way. That's all. They're just in the way. But you won't see all this until you load one of these products. Then you'll see the product show up. In game it's going to be empty, but in order to see the product that you're loading, I got to turn them all on. Yeah, if these weren't visible, if you went and loaded the potato pallets or the salad mix pallets, you wouldn't see them if I've got this unchecked visibility. You would hear it load in the trailer. You'd even see it at the bottom right saying, you know, you've got 60,000, you know, salad mix pallets on your trailer, but you won't see them unless I've got this visibility checked. But to add new products to the trailer, I can't add new products with all this stuff on it because I can't see where the pallets are. And I want to see. So I will always turn it off and then have an empty trailer and then add the pallets that I need. And then turn everything back on. Which I wish there was an easier way, but there's not. That sucks, but the Purina factory Morpheus. Yeah, I haven't tested that factory, so yeah, that's good that you're testing it. And Dean, I keep forgetting about Dean. Dean keeps telling me he will test the new factories. I need to start sending him the map so he can start testing, because I hate testing. That's one part about this. I don't like going in, but it's necessary. I'll still test, because if there's a problem I need to fix it right now. But if I send the map to Dean or Morpheus and they test it, they can tell me what the issue is and I can go in here and fix it. Teamwork, teamwork. I hope I get the pom-poms. If we're doing a team, I want the pom-poms. Did I do that one? I don't know if I did the apple. I did. Okay. No, you got to look inside of them, Morpheus. It looks like a white texture, but look inside and you'll see the chicken breasts inside the white crates. Yeah, please, guys, listen to Mike. He knows what he's talking about. Smash that like button, that thumbs up button. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate it, buddy. You know, I think, Morpheus, I'm going to change the texture color on those. I don't like that white. I'm thinking more of a, like a, I don't know, look at the, maybe, I got to come up with another color. I might just grab the colors off the Meat Factory and put that on there. Like a red and black, I think is the Meat Factory sign. Red, black, and white. But I don't like that white texture. So I might just make them a, might even make them a light gray so they, you know, at least see there's a texture there. But every time I see that, it's like, oh shit, what's that white for? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. That's the pallets for the meat, for the chicken. Yeah, even a beige color would be nice. Because there's 3 of them. But if I change one, the other 2 should change with it. As long as I don't take it into Giants and do it all by itself. No, I can't do that because... Oh, no. I was thinking of the fish factory. That has those white, but it doesn't have the white. So yeah, I could. Just change the texture on one and it changes on the other 2. Which would not be hard at all. Just bring that texture into paint.net, change the color, and apply. Yeah, like the color of the chicken breast. There you go. Miss Bridget, I am 35 years old. 35. And thank you for your curiosity. I'm 5'6", 118 and a half pounds, and that half means a lot to me. Well, no, I may be 119, 120. I hadn't weighed myself in about a week, so I could be up to about 119. But let me tell you something. I'm little, but I'm loud. I'm telling you, and when I put my Batman belt on when I was on duty, and I put my Batman belt on, and I had my bulletproof vest on, I'd get all the way up to 125, if you can believe that. Well, no, I'm 30. Yeah, let me explain that, Miss Bridget, and how I come with the number of 35. See, once you hit 35, and you're going into that 36 mark, I realize that it's up to me. Because it's my birthday. I can do whatever I want to with it. So, because it's my birthday, I decided to let the birthday go. I don't have birthdays anymore. So, every year on the date that used to be my birthday has now become anniversaries. So, I just celebrated my 20th anniversary of my 35th birthday. So, but I'm still 35, don't you know? I mean, I'm still 35. And then next year I'll celebrate my 21st birthday. Or, excuse me, not birthday. Strike that. You know, strike that from the record, okay? Nobody heard that part. I'll celebrate my 21st anniversary of my 35th birthday. And I do that every year. I just have anniversaries now. So yeah. Next question. And I do better with multiple choice, Miss Bridget. So if you have questions, just give me A, B, C, D, you know, like that. I don't like the fill in the blank questions. True and false is okay, because I got a 50-50 chance I'm going to be right. Oh, really? Maybe I need to redo that texture, Morpheus. Well, no. All I did was, with that, I just copied it from the fish meal at the fish factory and brought it over into that visibility node. I didn't do anything with that texture. I was thinking for a minute maybe I retextured that, but I did not. So there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. But every now and that's a GE. Is that in-game or with GE? Because a lot of times in GE it'll do that as I go by it or move the camera in a way, it'll go away. And then I got to get closer for it to come back. And I know in-game, I've seen my Dunkin' Donuts, I'll drive by it and it's fine. As I get closer to the intersection, it turns black. And then as I get like an inch further, it comes back to Dunkin' Donuts. And I saw that about 4 months ago, 3 months ago. So I went in and I deleted it and re-imported it and all that, thinking I could fix it. And it stopped doing it, but then every now and then it'll still do it in-game. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I checked the textures. I went through the scene graph and checked each texture to make sure everything was fine. And it is. So I don't know what makes it do that. It's just a quirk in the game. Okay, in-game, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it does that. I don't know. Well, I'd like to give my opinion, if you guys don't mind, on why it's doing that. It's the fucking Germans! That's why! They're doing this shit! They don't know how to build freaking software and games? What the hell? Okay, that's the end of my opinion. Court adjourned. Miss Bridget, I just want you to know, a little bit of me goes a long way, okay? I may only be 5'6", 118 pounds, but a little bit of me goes very far. And that's coming from die-hard criminals, too. Tough guys. I'm not tough. So, I'm just taking their word for it. Okay, that should do it. Now, as you guys can see, every pallet is on. And not one freaking pallet is outside that trailer. So I'm going to save it. Right here. Oh, fuck. Dean! Dean, I need your help, buddy. What the hell is a centimeter? Dean will tell you. Take 118 and break it down to centimeters. Here, let me go to Google. Google knows. Hell, I can't even spell centimeter. Let me highlight it and copy it. Huh. Hell, I don't know. Okay, I'm still going to rely on Dean. 2.5 centimeters is 1 inch, roughly. Can you, Dean, can you just use a freaking calculator for a second and tell the woman what she wants to know? You're giving her equations. I want her to have the whole answer. So take 5 feet 6 inches and convert it for her and give her the number. Holy shit. She's not taking a test here, Dean. Okay, so that is done. Now I want to look at the XML file. So let's go to that. No, that's the let me go to the BD folder and bring up the XML. And I just want to double check this to make sure that all the products are there. Peanut oil, dog chow. Let's go all the way down to, there's hives, honey smack should be the last one. Okay, so it's all there. So I'm going to save this, get out of here, out of there, close it, and let's go in game and see what we see. I did save that, didn't I? Let me just make sure I saved it. It don't take long. Okay. Let me run the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, guys. Okay, so this is ready to go, and I'm going to go in game and let's take a look at it. Let me change my scene and go in game. Hey, is the startup for FS19, is it similar to this one? I've never even seen it. Now, does the centimeter say my weight or does it say my height? Centimeters, that would have to be height, yeah. I think kilograms or kilometers is the weight. But hell, what the hell do I know? See, there's still something out there, but now it's sunk into the ground instead of... What the hell? Okay. I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to save right there. I'm going to look at the log real quick. Damn. I have done this so many times and I did it the exact same way. I don't understand this problem. Okay, so let me bring up the log and I'll change, let me see if there's any errors first. Beside those cat food and all that. Nope, no errors. Okay. So let me change back. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to get out of here. You know what? No, I don't want to get out of there. I want to bring that back. Okay, so this is all I can do. This is what I'm going to try to do. Bring this back up. I didn't want to have to do it, but I'm going to have to. So first let me back this up. Let me get out of here. I got to back this up first, guys. Let's see. This is the BD trailer. I've got BD there. I've got the BD off there. So let me take this one and set BD on. It's my backup. And this is BD on. Okay. So I've got that. I just wanted to back up before I started screwing around with it. So let's bring it back up. Okay, I got that. And in the background, I'm going to bring up the i3D folder, or the i3D file, which I'm going to need to delete products as I delete them off the trailer. Because it looks like something is wrong, and it'd be quicker just to take all the new products off, see if that helps, if that fixes it, and then I can just add the products back one at a time, and then go in game and see if that's the product that's screwing everything up. So the first product was Honey Smacks. So I'm back over here. Let me change the scene. Damn it. Okay. So I'm getting rid of all this stuff here that I've added, because I don't know which one it is. We tried to figure that out yesterday and I couldn't figure it out. So there's the products from Honey down to Smacks. Okay, so those are gone, and I'm going to go to the i3D file and go up to Honey. Let me just do a search for it. Well, I don't have to search. Okay, so there's chicken wings, and let's get rid of all this. Because I've screwed something up. I didn't do anything different, but that doesn't mean anything. That just means I screwed something up and I don't know what it is. So I got to get rid of everything and start over. So the last one should be chicken wings. I'm going to save this. Get out of there. I'm going to come back and I'm going to save this. The last one's chicken wings. And let me just double check something. This is 105. So let me bring the XML file and make sure that is, I got that as 105. Just for my peace of mind. It should be 105, but I want to make sure. And it could be, you guys remember I did the peanuts are up there, and also all three of the Campbell soups is up there. It could be one of those. And I may have to delete those and start over, which if I have to, I have to. It's no big deal. But I'm going to, to me, this is just going to be it's the hard way to do it, but it's the easiest way to find the problem. So let me go back over here and save. Okay, that's it. I'm going to close this out just to close it out. I just like closing shit out, guys. Okay, so let me change my camera view. We're going to go in game and see what happens. What, you wrestle? Dean, you wrestle yourself? I mean, not wrestle yourself, I mean, but you go and wrestle people? Okay, so here we are. And that looks like it's still not. Okay. That still hadn't fixed it. So, that's okay. Let's go out. And we're going to get rid of the other ones. So, let's bring that up. I'm going to change, let me bring this up. And I'll change the camera view again. Okay. Shit. So we know for a fact it's none of the ones that I've deleted because I still have a problem. So what about the peanuts? See, I didn't have any problem with that. I just changed the texture, so that can't be it. Okay, this is going to be 71, 72, and 73. Guys, please remember that. Can somebody write that? Well, here I can. Well, somebody write that down. 71, 72, and 73 is the, because I want to put them right back in place. If that's not the problem. So I'm going to delete these because that could be the problem. There's a problem here and I just don't know what it is. So it's 71, 72, and 73 is the position, is the ID numbers, or the path. So I'm going to delete those. So those are gone. I'm going to save this. And I'm not going to change the XML file because I don't want to delete those three out of the XML file because then I have to go through and put all the other numbers back in sequence. As long as I'm not loading that product, it doesn't matter. It won't make the trailer go crazy. It will if I go to try to load Campbell soups and I've got it as ID 70 and it's really 74 on the XML. You're going to get an error and it's not going to load right. So there's that. I think I already saved it. I'm just going to save it again for general principle. Okay, we're going to go out of here. Well, I don't even have to close this out. I'm just going to go in game. And let's launch the game. Well, let me change camera view so you guys can see. And this time I'm going to sell off that trailer and buy a new trailer and see what happens. You just never know. Thank you, sir. 71, 72, 73. Okay, I will, Morpheus. The F5 button. I got to remember that. I never knew that until yesterday. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do before I even go over there. I'm going to sell this old one. And then I'm going to buy one. What the hell? I think that's what that is because I didn't change the XML file, I think. What is that? That's several different products. That is so weird. Got the oil and... I don't care about that right now. I only care about if the if it's gonna load right. So okay, so it's the Campbell soups. Okay. So now we know it's the Campbell soups. But I'm gonna test that theory. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back over here, change the camera view again. And I'm going to get out of here. I already saved it. I'm just going to get out. And now what I'm going to do is, remember the backup that I had? I'm going to get rid of this BD that I've fixed. So let me delete that. I don't want it anymore. I'm going to go in the backup folder. I'm going to change the name back to BD. Oh shit. No, let me just first do this. Copy that. Put it over here in the change the name to it. Because I changed it to BD on, so I know this is my on folder where all the products are turned on. Okay, so there we go. And I'm going to bring it up. And as soon as it launches, I'll change the screen back to the BD trailer, and we're just going to take out. Now I'm still going to have all those other products, and it should show in the XML file. And let me just double check that. I mean, I know it will because this was my backup. I didn't do anything to this. But I've learned to always double check, triple check Honey Smacks. Okay, so the XML file is fine. So I'm going to come back over here and change the camera view to to the BD trailer. Okay, and then we're going to go down to the field types, or field planes, and we're going to look just for the Campbell soup. And there it is. And that should be 71, 72, 73. And it is. So I'm just going to get rid of those. And keep everything else, and let's see if that works. Because it could be a mixture of the Campbell soups and the Purina. Why, I don't know. So now if you'll look, we still have sugar, the Honey Smacks, we've got the Hives, the Beneville, Dog Chow, we've got all that still on there. So I'm going to save it. And now let's go in game and test it. Okay. Guys, are we having fun yet? Okay, so I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to sell it. Let's go buy it. Now see, it's off the ground now. Okay, so see, it is a mixture. Let's see if I run into anything here. See, I'm running into something. Oh yeah, the F5. Wait. Hold on. I don't see. Okay, index out of range call stack. Yeah, it's going to be out of range because I deleted the Campbell soups, and it's got 71, 72, 73. So now the products below them moved up to the 71, 72, and 73 positions. So it's showing one field type when it's really something else, and that's why you're getting this call stack, LUA call stack error. So I'm going to hit F5. You see, I'm still seeing those pallets. Is there a pallet? Is that a pallet following me right there, guys? Or is that normal? But see, you can see the pallets right here, all scattered out. One there. Yep. And see, I just went right in between that pallet. I barely missed it. Had I been over to the left a little bit, it would have stopped me. Okay. The boxes the chickens are in at the factory are the steak box, correct? No. There is no chicken. There's no chicken pallets at the meat factory, Morpheus. You just pull into the back of the meat factory by the dock doors. I didn't put any visibility nodes in there. They're actually inside the building, so when you pull up to load, you just hit that ground sign and it will load your trailer. Then you'll see the pallets, but you won't see the pallets on the ground or outside the factory anywhere until you load it on your trailer. I just didn't have the room, and I didn't have the... Okay, so let's go with this. this, and this. Well, you know what? Let me think for a minute. I'm just thinking real quick. Oh, let me do this. Hold on just a second. This is something else I wanted to do. Oh, you guys still have a black screen. God damn it. Sorry. Okay, so we're back. This is something else I wanted to do. I want to bring up the, where's the tomato? I'm going to bring up this palette all by itself, because this is the actual palette that I use for the tomatoes. And I'm going to change the screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to look for errors in here. Okay, so you're with me. Now we can, so this is the palette. And let me look at the console real quick. You see there's no error there. BD, tomato, palette, i3D, right? See, because I don't understand what the problem is. Now let me just zoom out and see if there's another palette somewhere. Because if there is, every time I made a new palette, it would, but it's not showing that here. So let me get rid of that. I don't need that dummy tension. So let me just look at material editing, and that should be out of the BD. It is. Let me look at these, make sure that those are out of the BD. It is. And this one's out of the BD. It is. Okay, so let's look at the fill, the meat boxes. And that should be right out of the BD also. BD textured, yep, tomato. Okay, so it's not that. Well, this is the one you guys were showing. This is the one Morpheus. Hey, Paul, how you doing, buddy? No, it's not the steak box. At the Purina, the white box. What white box? Hold on, let me go over here. I'll change camera views real quick, because now he's got me curious. Okay, here there is the steak boxes. Are you saying they're white now? No, these are the steak boxes right here. The second one. Here's your steak boxes, and then here's your chicken boxes right here. So no, they're not the same boxes. These are crates, little crates. See them? And these are actual full boxes, cardboard boxes. Okay, so let's go back to what we were doing. And see, I don't see a problem with this at all. Visibility's on. Well, that is a problem. That might be the problem. You see that rigid body? I don't need that rigid body on. That could be a problem. I think I just found the issue. Yep, you can't have rigid body on a pallet. Not on this map. On other maps, some of them need it. Dean, shut up. Let Bridget alone. I'm 35, Bridget. I don't know what he's doing about ×2. I'm not ×2. That would make me 70 years old. Of course, when people ask me, I tell them I'm 68 because I look damn good for 68. So that's okay. Okay, so I found that problem, I think. So I may not have to, but I think there's one of them that's got more than one pallet attached. So let me open up the next one. That was tomato. And the next one's going to be the French onion I'm going to open up. And I'll change the path, or the camera. No, I'm not 70 years old, Bridget. Holy hell. Don't listen to Dean. Morpheus, since you're one of the moderators, can you ban Dean? Or just stop him from chatting? That's a joke, Morpheus. Please don't do that. Okay. Let's go to the onion palette. Okay, there we are. We're on the onion palette now. And I don't see another palette with that either. But let's turn off rigid body. We don't need that. Damn, I'm going to have to go in. I got to go in the game and change all those palettes out at the Campbell's soup. Because it's all rigid body. Son of a gun. Get rid of that tension. I don't need it. And let me just make sure where the textures are coming from. So while I'm here, it should be BD. Yep. BD. Yep. BD. Yep. Okay. So let's go to the fill planes. And this should be BD also. BD textures. Good deal. Okay. And then I just want to kind of pan out to make sure there's no other palettes around. Of course, it should be listed there if there was, but since they're invisible, I don't know. So let's save that one and get out of here, and let's bring up the onion. I don't have the onion one? Yes, I do. Cream, oh no, that was the onion. This is the cream of mushroom we need. Okay, so I'm going to bring that up. Go to okay, so now you guys are where I am. I don't need that dummy tension, and I don't need it in Reg Edit. Or rigid body, I'm sorry, Reg Edit. So let's go here. Field planes looks good. I just want to back up and make sure there's nothing else around it. Okay. Let me check the textures real quick. BD. Now it's not gonna. The textures being taken from somewhere else is not gonna make this problem that we have. I just want to make sure while I'm here that the textures are all pulling from the BD trailer, not somewhere else. Okay, good. So that's okay. Close all this out. Let's save it. Now, what I should be able to do now, but I still don't worry, I'll be gone anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere, Dean. I was just messing with you, buddy. Trying to tell Bridget I'm 70 years old. What the hell? You think I could deal with the GE at 70 years old? I'd have to have 16 different types of medication. Okay, so now let me look. Now I'm curious. Let me look at this cat palette real quick for the cat food and make sure that ridge edit's not on. Let's see, where did I get that from? It should, yeah, it is on. Son of a bitch. Why is that on? Where did I get the... Oh, see, the cat food I got from Campbell's Soup. So yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just gonna do the same thing real quick. Hold on. So I turned the reg edit off. So see, the cat food and all three of the Campbell Soups had the rigid body turned on, and this map doesn't need it. It's gonna act crazy with that on, which is what it's doing. Okay, so there's the BD. I'm just checking textures real quick while I'm here. Good. Okay, so that's done. Let me look at the textures on the box. And that should be BD also. Okay, it is. So now I'm just going to pan out to see if I see any other... Okay. Now, is that the problem? I don't know. Well, time will tell. Correct, Dean. I won't be doing FS34. Yes, Bridget, I'm 55. You are correct. Go ahead, Johnny. Tell her what she's won. Thank you there, Pat. She's won an all-expense paid vacation to nowhere. Okay, we got that done. Make sure I got the... Yep, I did. Okay, I'm going to save this. I was just in here with the cat palette, cat food palette. Now I want to open up the other one, and those should be okay because I used the Meat Factory boxes for those, I think. No, the sugar is what I used. So say for the dog chow, I'm just going to look at it real quick. I'm not going to change camera views because I'm not going to be in there that long. Yep, she wins. Okay, see, there's no reg edit on that, which there shouldn't have been because I'm the one that made that palette. Make sure the BD is there. Yep. I'm just checking the textures real quick. Like I said, the textures, where the textures come from is not going to affect the way the palette loads. It's just for me because I want it to look or be where it's supposed to be. I want it organized, and that's all I'm checking. Okay, so I got that, the board palettes, the rows. So yeah, that's good. So it was those 4 palettes that had reg edit on it. So now I don't know, and I'm back where you guys are. I'm back on the map. Now I got to determine if I just want to delete. I think I want to delete the whole damn, all the palettes and just redo them, I think. Actually, I could just replace. Let me think. Yeah, I don't want to have to move that shit all the way up to 71, 72, and 73. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to go back in, and I think I've got to get rid of the BD. No, because I've saved all of those. Shit, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it with that one. Let me take a look real quick, because I've got it pulled up on this. Oh, see that? No, that was fine. That was fine. Okay, so I'm going to get out of here. Say no. I don't want to save this. I'm in the BD trailer real quick. I'm going to bring it back up. I got to go in the background and switch. Let's see, BD. Let me get rid of this one. Delete. Damn it, damn it, damn it. See, I don't know what that one is. Okay, so let me move that one. I'm going to put this one over here, because that's the one I've oh, I can't move it until I close out the window. Shit. Okay, so let me close this out. Okay, now I can move it. I'm just trying to move the old BD folder out and bring the old one, the other one, back in. Let me copy that. Okay. So then I need to open this up, and I need to swap out those I3Ds that I just changed. I didn't change Beneful, I changed the cat food. Cream of mushroom. The French onion. And the tomato. Okay, so there we go. So that's done. So we change the name of this to BD. I'm in the background, guys, doing some stuff to get ready to bring this back in. Okay, so now I'm ready to open this back up and start over. As soon as I open it, I will change camera views and you guys can see what I'm seeing. Here we go. Oh shit, that's the one. God damn it. That's the on. Let me I did the wrong one, guys. Hold on. I want it all off. I don't want it on. Okay, so I gotta go back. Damn it. Okay, so let me get the one that's off and put that in here. Jeez. I want all the products off, and I don't want to have to go back through and turn them all off again. Okay, so now I got to grab all those I3Ds for the palettes that I changed. So there's the cat palette. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Copy those over to here. Replace them. Yes. And I can go out. Let's get rid of the old one. Delete. Change this one from BD off to BD. Okay, now we're ready to go. So let me open this. I'm sorry guys, you are not seeing really what I'm doing. I'm just doing some stuff in the background with the folders. So I'm going to bring the palette back up, or the palette trailer, the BD trailer, and I'll switch screens. And then we will get busy. Because I think I found the problem with the tension. Remember that tension wrap that was on there? That can't be on there. Which month is your birthday, Mr. Pat? I am September the 3rd, darling. September the 3rd. I'm Virgo. Miss Bridget, are you from Sweden? I'm just curious. That don't look right. Hold on. Oh, okay, it is. Okay. Hold on for me just a minute, guys. Let me, yes. Hey. Okay. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm sorry, I was on a phone call. Okay, something happened. I don't know what it was. Let me see. I'm gonna bring this up in it was the cat palette. I just want to open it by itself, because I opened it earlier and it was fine, and now it looks like something's wrong with it. What in the hell? Okay, so let's get out of there and desktop BD. Let me open up this one, see what this one looks like. Okay. So I'm going to change the camera view real quick. Okay, so here's what happened. If you guys saw what happened to that palette, because I dragged and dropped it over instead of exporting it into the folder. So here's what I got to do. I'm going to go in here to the BD trailer and get rid of the cat, because I did not, even though I brought the cat palette over, I didn't bring the shapes file over, which screwed it up. So I'm going to get rid of the cat palette and the shape file, and then I'm just going to take this and import it, or export it. See, export selection. Yeah, I'm just going to export the selection into the BD folder. Oh wait, I got to get the name, and then export. Make sure this is the right folder. It is. And save. Now when I bring it in, I'm going to have to change the textures back to my BD folder, not the BD folder that's on my desktop. So that's done. I can get out of here. Oh shit, I didn't save it. Well, I didn't need to save it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to import that. Let's make sure where you got. Oh shit, look at that window. God damn. What in the hell? Let me fix this window. That's just crazy as hell. You make this so goddamn difficult too. I mean, it shouldn't be that way. I should just be able to say fit the screen and it fits the screen, but no, hell no, that'd be too fucking easy. Okay, that should do it right there, I'm hoping. Does that look better? To remove what, Dean? To remove two of them. I dropped what down to one? Wait. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm jumping in the middle of the conversation here. Okay, so that's where I want to be. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to import the cats folder, cat palette. Now it'll be okay because I imported it or exported it out. Before it was all over the place. Did you see the way that thing looked? So let me get this. I'm just going to put it right here so I can see it. Now before I do anything, I need to fix this. See, there is no more, if you'll look right here under attributes, you don't see where it says, it doesn't say rigid body anymore. And now I just got to go in and change the textures, because I want it in my BD folder, not on the desktop. And I go to, oh wait, what was it? Palette diffuse. Okay, so that should be right in the BD folder. Palette diffuse right there. Get out of that one. Let's do the specular. I think this is it, isn't it? Yeah. Right there. Yep. And let's do the normal. Okay, so that's done. And then I'm going to go into the meat box and make sure that is pulling it from, and it won't be right now because I pulled it from somewhere else. I just need to go into my textures and look for cat food DDS. And there it is. So now all I'm just going to save it. Yeah, Jeff, how the hell do you think you could be bugging anybody, man? That's what we're all here for, to chit chat and hang out. You ain't bugging nobody. Oh shit. Damn sure not bugging me. Now Somerset, now he bugs easy, so ask him, and I don't think you're bugging him. I mean, like when his show goes from the show to commercial, he needs a hot chocolate and a blankie right then. I mean, they done pissed him off. So yeah, that's fine. You're not bugging nobody. Okay, so there it is. I've got the cat palette like I want it. So now I go up here and to edit and replace. Now you won't see my replace window. I don't know why it doesn't show it, but it won't. I'm just going to line everything up so I can see it as it goes. Okay, so I'm going to load this one to be my target. And I'm going to load the new one that does not have all the rigid body and stuff like that on it, and I'm going to replace. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? So I'm going to change this so I can keep up. It's not going to be cat palette anymore. I'm going to change it to cat chow palette. Okay. And all that does is it helps me keep up with it on the list, so I don't have to worry, okay, which one was it? And then I click and then have to click another one, and that's just bullshit. Okay, so I'm going to grab this and change that one, because I already changed that out. Okay, so now I need to reload this one because I've changed it. Okay. Now we can go. Once I get going, it's pretty quick to do this. It's just getting it going. Now see, usually I don't have to do that because I'm switching it from one palette to a totally different palette, but as you can look right here, they're all the same even when I replace them. But I'm replacing it with the palette that's not a rigid body, and it doesn't have the wrap band on it, which I don't need. And see how easier it is? I know which one I'm at now because I've changed the name of the palette. That's just my way of keeping up with it. Because if it's the exact same name, it doesn't highlight it. You'll be like, okay, which one did I just do? If they're all the same name, you won't know. So I usually hit the X, the little plus button to open it up, so I stay in track with where I am. But it's easier just to change the name of the palette. I hope I'm not bugging anybody. Am I bugging it? I'm sorry if I'm bugging you guys. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry, buddy. See how stupid that sounds, Jeff? You're not bugging anybody, man. You talk all you want. You're the man. You don't let anybody tell you you can't talk. You can talk. I only said that, Dean, about the commercial because it pisses me off too. That's why I stick with Netflix. I don't have to deal with freaking commercials. Well, Jeff, let me give you some good news to offset the bad news. Your name's not in the obituary this morning, man. It's a beautiful day now. So that should just totally wipe out the bad news. You're here. Screw it. Okay, so there's the cat food. So that's done, and I want to make sure that should be, what is that, 110? So I'm going to go check the XML file and make sure that's 110. And I know it will be. I just want to double check myself, that's all. See, there's BD trailer. Because I don't know, I didn't move anything. Let me do a search for cat. Go up. And it's 110. And there should be 12 pallets. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And see, here's what I did yesterday, guys. You remember how I was counting them all the way down? I just found out yesterday, I realized I can go to the last one, the very last one, and in this ID area, it's going to show me index path. That's number 11, right there. The first one is 0. So there's 12. See, that's a 0. So from 0 to 11 is 12. And I've been counting them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys who's regulars have seen me do it like an idiot. I didn't realize that I did that by accident yesterday. I clicked on the last one. I was like, wait a minute. It said 23, I think, or 20. Yeah, 23. You're welcome, Jeff. Hell yeah. That's what we're here for, man. To raise everybody's spirits, each other. This, guys, is our man cave. Right here. This is the male gossip column. Just don't tell the females. Don't tell the wives, the girlfriends. Don't tell anybody. This is the, like, and we even have some females in here to guide us along. How could you ask for anything more? Oh, shit. Thank you, Dean. I got 2 minutes. Damn. Okay, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to end this video. I'm going to continue with dog, Beneful, hive. No, not hive. Just the cat food. I don't need the dog or the Beneful. Them are fine, I think. Let me just double check those. I got a couple minutes. Because I don't think there's any kind of... No, there's not. And this is not... it should not be rigid body. It's not. Okay, good. So the next one I need to do is I got to go up here. This is the cat food. I'm going to go up to the to the three, you know, the tomato, the onion, and the mushroom soups, and I got to change those out. So, but first, before I forget it, let's get rid of this cat chow palette that's all off by itself. And then I'm going to save. I'm going to end this live stream, guys, but I'm coming right back. Give me about 3 minutes. Let me do a new sign. I'll load it and come right back. It may not even be 3 minutes. So there we go. That's done. So guys, stay where you are. The website doesn't change. You can stay right on this page on YouTube, right there, and as soon as I come back live, you'll see me. You don't have to close it out. It's not going to be a new link. It's the same link. Hey guys, I did have a video in this morning, like about 3 a.m. my time, if anybody wants to go over and watch it and give me your input. Okay, Jeff. All right, I'm going to end this this live stream, and like I said, stay on this page. Stay right here. I'll be right back.